Again, we said think of doubles if you can. So this is 6 and 6 is 12, plus 2 more, 12 and 2 is 14. Carry the little 1. It should be a little tiny number right here. And then add this column. What does this column add to? It adds a 5. And take your biggest number first, 3, 4, 5. And so that's a 5. And then when I get to this one, if I had you rewrite the whole thing, it's going to take us forever. So you're just going to have to write tiny and as neat as you can. When I'm doing this, if you don't know 9 and 14, well, hold on. Immediately, within a split second, okay, it doesn't matter. Please stop so I can finish what I'm saying. Thank you. Is then you have to have another strategy. So here's the strategy that I use. Is I'll write it on this paper. You don't use this for that. But if I'm adding that, what was it? The 4 and the 9. The 4 plus the 9. Is I mentally, I don't actually do this, but watch what I do. I mentally say, well, that only needs a 1 to be a 10.
That's what I do.
Okay, that would, and then I make this 1 less because I'm going to get it from here. So I'm mentally saying adding 1 here, but taking away 1 here, which makes it 3. So it's 10 and 3 is what? 13. But okay, thank you. I'm glad you already do that. So I'm going to do it again here, but I don't really write up all that on my paper. So I mentally take 1 from here, put it here. So I've got 10 and 3. 10 and 3 is 13. And go ahead and put your 3. Okay. And carry 1. Now, again, if you're not really fast with 7 and 5, I think of doubles. I go 5 plus 5 is 10. But that's really how many more than 5? 2. So 5 and 5 is 10 plus 2 more is 12. And 1 more is 13. And then watch this carefully. They teach you to always carry up here. I don't necessarily have to because I see if I carry right here, that makes that a 7. And what's 7 plus 7?
14.
14, because you guys are good at your doubles. So I try to make doubles if I can. So that and that is 14. Then I'm going to see if I'm right. And I'm right if I find my number somewhere up here. And I think it's right here. So I'm going to shade that in. I need a... Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to shade this in. And you can shade it better. Right now, I don't have time. Yes, ma'am. What's that? Okay, so okay, yes, ma'am, that is the answer. So the answer is, that must mean we're correct. So let's do another hard one. Okay, and again, later when you're at home, you can finish shading it all in, and it's going to end up spelling 2 letters, and I'll tell you what they are on Monday. Quiet. So let's go to this number 12. These look like hard numbers. So on 12, this should be easy. What's 6 plus 4?
10.
So we can put a 0 and we carry the 1. I've just created a double because 6 and 1 is what? 7 and 7 is what?
7 plus 7 equals 14.
Is 14. 7 plus 7 is 14. So then I'm going to carry the 1 over here, and I think I just created a 10.
12.
So yeah, 9, 1 is 10, 11, 12. So we're going to carry 12. In fact, I could do this 2 ways. I'm going to put it here just because it's typical, but that 7 plus 1 is 8. Do you know what 8 and 8 is?
16.
16. So you know your doubles. That's what you want to try to make if possible. So 8 and 8 is 16. And then I'm going to carry this. And in fact, I've got another double, 4. And 4 is what? Is 8. Oops.
They were all doubles.
Okay. Most of them, yeah. So, and it makes it easier to subtract without counting on your fingers. So now let's see if 86240 is there. 8. Oh, it's right here. Okay, good. So again, you can finish shading it at home. Right now, that's all. I just want to make sure I found my right answer. And let me see if there's another really, really hard one. Okay. No, I think the rest are going to be kind of
16.
Okay, 16. We'll do 16, and we're going to do a couple of these on the bottom. Okay. 11 is easy. Okay, shh. So 16 is 6 plus 0 is what? That's easy. 1 plus 0 is what? 1. But here's a great place on this next column to make a 10 and a 5. Because I need 1 here to make it a 10, so I'm taking it from this one. Who knows the answer to this column? Shout it out. 15, good. Oh, by the way, that just you bring a decimal straight down. So that's 15. And then I've got 3 plus 3 is?
6.
And then I see a double. I see 7 plus 7 plus how many more? 1 more. 15. 7 plus 7 is 14 plus 1 more is 15. So 156.16. Don't worry about the decimals today. You'll just bring them straight down. And it should be there somewhere.
My sister taught me.
Okay, I think it's right here.
Yeah, it's a good job.
So it's right here. So listen carefully. As you're doing this in class today, I like to give these puzzles when I can because you cannot get a wrong answer. If you get a wrong answer, you just raise your hand and you say, Miss S, I couldn't find my answer, and then I can help you. So that's the whole point. I don't want you going home with a bunch of wrong answers. Girls and boys, now we're going to set up these right now because these cannot be done here on the paper. That's why I gave you a lined sheet of paper. So now you're going to take your lined sheet of paper. Come here and get one if you don't have one. You were probably out of your seat. That's fine. All right, so here we go. So 17. It's got 4 digits and 3 digits. So one of them I'm going to do backwards. Write down your 4-digit number, 6, 3. And here's all scrunched up. You don't have to scrunch it up over here. And you do not need your commas. And then I'm going to put this one backwards. And it has to be lined up on the right edge. So it's going to be 9, 7, 8. 9, 7, 8. We're not going to work it just yet because we're going to put the number 18 right here. Now this one, I would normally put the bigger one on top, on adding. So let's put that bigger one on top. Yes, ma'am. Well, come here and get one. I just said that. You should have said that like problem ago. Here you go. Let me see. Alrighty. And then, so let's put the 2, 5, 7, 9, 8. And because this one's smaller, I'm going to go backwards. So I line it up perfectly here. And that's going to be 7064. 7064. Yeah, because it doesn't align. If I start putting the 4 here, it's not going to go right up to the edge. So let's go ahead and do these 2 problems, and then I'm going to help you set up the rest, and then I'm going to let you work on your own. So let's go ahead and do these 2. So does anybody see a 10?
Yes. 15.
15. So I'm taking one from here, putting it here. So that would leave me with 10 and 5 is what? Is 15. And in fact, I see another 10 right here. 7 and 3 is 10. But this is how many more than 3?
11.
Yeah, it's 1 more, so it's 11. And 1 more is 12. Okay. Okay. And very good. I see another 10. I see 8 and 2 is 10. But that's 1 more than 2, so that's what?
12.
Well, it's 11. So 8 and 2 is 10 plus 1 more is 11. And then this one makes what? 12. And then the front digit
7.
is 7. Get that down. We'll look for the answer in just a moment.
Found it.
Okay, well, you guys want to find it, so I guess we're going to find it. It's right here in this little section. It's right here, 7225. All right. Then, okay, let's go ahead and look at girls and boys. The other one that we wrote, I see on this one, I see doubles. I see 7 plus 7 is what?
14.
Plus one more?
15.
15. So I'm going to put a 5 and carry 1. Oh, that comes to a what? A 10. So 0. And I'm going to put this one right here. So this, I carried it here. You could have put it to the top. It doesn't matter. But that makes 7 plus 7. What's 7 plus 7?
14.
14. Put the 4, carry this. And then I've got a 4 and 1 is 5. And another 5 is 10 again. I like my 10s. And the last number is what?
3.
Is 3. So that's going to be, let's see if we can see it up at the top. 30, I'm looking for the 30 in the front. 30, oh, right here. It's right here. So, again, I'm just shading it like this, but later on you could shade all, the whole thing correctly. It's right here. Okay. If you don't get done, yes. Okay, girls always quiet. I hear girls talking. So let's take those two answers that we just found and put them on your worksheet. So we've got 7225, that is this one, 7225. And we got the number 18, which is 30405. And then we're going to line up, because I have third graders also, and oh my goodness, they cannot line up. Oh no, they cannot line up. They don't know how to line up the numbers. So we're working on that. But let's go ahead. Number 17, 18. I want you to, here's the answer. I want you to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put number 19. And over here, straight under 18 is going to be number 20. We're going to line up your problems first. So, hold on a second. Joseph, where's Joseph? Oh, Joseph, you're leaving. Okay, thank you. Outside. Okay, girls and boys, stop. It's so disruptive. Okay, we need to go ahead. I'll send you the film. What's it? Take them all home with you.
All 3?
All 3. And I'll finish this. This is, I have to shut the video off because I'm